Hey, my name is Marco. I'm a former professional opera singer with over a decade of experience on the stage, and I love talking about and listening to music from an emotional perspective. Today, we're going to be listening to Monster Hunter Wild's main theme. I am so excited. Let's get to it. So this is... Oh, that's so nice. So it almost sounds like tuning. So... And then this percussion. What I really like about that is like we're seeing the sun rising, right? What's also really exciting about it is that we're using bassoon. Bassoon is a pretty earthy instrument, and so it's a wind instrument, and you blow on it. It's a double reed instrument technically. And what I really like about this is that we're really like setting this. You know, Monster Hunter Wilds, from what we've seen, is this vast open landscape, right? And this opening, 18 seconds in, it really does feel like we're just like showcasing the landscape, painting a picture for the viewer and the listener to experience what's coming up ahead. It's so satisfying. But like, let me go back just for a second and listen to the way that we are presenting this new world for ourselves. Listen to how we start. Sustained. A little bit of the bells and the percussion. I believe that's the bassoon. And then we're actually slowly growing and crescendoing. We're growing in volume as we go. We're adding more instruments. I love a little chime, the bell there. Tremolo. It's all just building. Oh, I love this piano. Oh, so what's really cool about that little section, I'm stopping a lot because I'm really excited, so bear with me. But what I really like about this opening section here now in this next 30 seconds is that we have this this forward movement in the piano, which feels like it's going to be the melody, and then the cello comes in and takes over. It's really satisfying. Ooh, let's just go back. I'm sorry. I don't want to make this into like a 30-minute video, but at the same time, like, I love little details. Viola. This is very romantic. Timpani. There's the motif. Oh, isn't that? Let's listen. Oh, that's so smooth. Sorry, I got giddy like a small child there. But listen to this. Tremolo into it. Super. So that's actually a pretty slow tempo. That's a slower tempo than we're used to hearing this piece kind of be. And what's really fun is that because it's slow like that, we're not doing all the individual notes. But instead we're getting it's very I wouldn't call it introspective per se, but man, is it lush. And I think the reason why it's so lush is because we're using the viola and the violin in there and a bit of the cello to really, I think if I go back and re-listen, this is the problem with reactions sometimes, is that there's a lot of little nuance that can be lost when I'm like off the cuff just coming up with stuff to say. But there's such a sound quality in there of warmth, and I think that kind of showcases the, you know, the sort of open field colors, the browns, the yellows, the mustard colors. It's weird how we can sometimes see color if we think about music in that way, which is really cool. That's nice. There's a little bit of an off harmony. Now, so what I'm doing right now is active listening, and I'd love for you to engage with this as well on your own time. I'd love for you to sit down and listen to this piece and really see if you can pick out certain instruments or like certain sounds or colors. In fact, why don't you drop it in the comments below? I'd love to know what you're thinking when you hear this piece, especially with the tonal colors that we're using. But there's some really, really nice dynamic layering here, which feels very, it's not too thick in the layering, but it's really, really just so satisfying. There's quite a bit of doubling in here, and I love the slow tempo especially, but like listen to the way that we're actually being doubled in here by, I believe, the French horn, or certainly there's a trumpet in here maybe, but it's mostly string dominated. Listen to this. Listen to, you hear the top layer, you hear how the horn is supporting those strings. Oh, nice growth. Ooh, the drums, the wild element of this. Sustained notes over top. Oh, that's cool. It feels like it's in one. Dun, dun, dun. That's the big beat. You hear the big beat? Here's the danger. A little bit of dissonance. Nice rhythm there, sharp, sharp. This is danger. Oh, I love the piano in the background. With the chime, with the bell. Man, those strings. Oh, we're building. There's the danger. You hear that? The swirling of the clouds, the lightning strike. That's really nice. Love the horn here. The brass is so present. It's very singable. Another crescendo. There's been 4 crescendos. We pull back. French horns on top. More crescendo. The snare drum. Oh, slow and steady. It's like a national anthem. Very, very slow and plotty. That's such a fun. I'm going to rewind a little bit. Man, that's awesome, isn't it? It's so hard to talk about music, especially when it's something I really love. I just love Monster Hunter's music so much. It used to scare me so much because it's really hard to talk about characteristics of monsters and like try to get into the psychology of beings, but I'm a sucker for a good main theme, and this is one that's just like, it's just great. I actually think I like this more than Monster Hunter World's main theme. This feels a bit more rich, a bit more nuanced, maybe. Well, that's not fair because Monster Hunter World has a great main theme too. But let's just rewind for a little bit. I'll stop yapping. Listen to this. I love that because even that little corner, I was looking for things to talk about there because there's always more. There's like so much to talk about. But this little corner here, it's actually pretty slow and really plotty. Actually, I'm gonna go rewind even a step further back to when this main motif comes in. I like that we build up to it though. So we've already heard it once before, so it's already implanted. And then, I mean, this is such a masterclass in like motivic melodic writing. So good. Let's go to 214. So this is the danger corner. The swirling, you hear that? That's the lightning, right? Now here we go. Big swell. So what happens here? Just a really quick little thought. This is bam, a little space, and then we get the timpani, and then the motif comes in. We sort of set it up. We bridge the gap a little bit with the space, and then that's such a fun little rearticulation of the rhythm. Ba 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 bum bum ba dum. Right, that's so fun. Here, listen to this right here. You hear that? Da ba ba bum 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 ba. They don't have to do that. They can just go da ba ba ba. But instead they go da ba ba bum bum ba da. Just a little bit of more in the guts. Da da ra da 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 da. And also, it's so brass heavy at this point, which is really cool. So it's brass heavy. So we're getting emphasis on brass at this part. Where how many times can I say brass, ass, brass? So I'm deranged. The earlier part of this was focused on the strings, much more setting a scene, a peaceful, calm. But this back half is like, we're the hero, we're the hunter, we're ready to go and do the job. And I love that. There's a real sense of like, yes, it's us. We are here, you know? I love how slow that is. Oh man, that almost made me cry. Oh my God, guys, listen again. Listen again. This is so good. Snare, swell. Da, 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 da. You're stretching this out so much. Da, 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 da. And then, guys, even when we go up top here, this is also amazing because we go ba, ra, da, 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 da. Do you understand how cool that is? Even just that little lilt up. Ra, da, 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 da. That's such a satisfying melody. And it's satisfying because it's like we go down, but then we go up. And little things going down and then up. It's like, yes, it's so cool. Music, man, fuck. It's so heroic. It's like, yes, we can do this. And stretched out and long. So then, ba, ba, ba. Very heavy and plotty. Da, ra, da, da, da. And then there's rhythm in there. Da, 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 da. Oh, man. Up, da, 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 da. Nice harmony in there. So much French horn and brass. It just permeates inside of you. Wow. And we reset back to the beginning. The sun is setting now. But now we get horns. Da, da. Yes, swords swell. Crescendo, 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 crescendo. Oh, I hurt my throat doing that. Man, that is so good. Oh, God. The thing is, I'm not particularly good at Monster Hunter, nor is it a game that I'm locked in obsessed with. I've played 115 hours of World. I enjoy it so much, but it's hard. It's not a game that I find myself seething or foaming at the mouth to play. And yet I have this immeasurable love for this classical style, and seeing the classical style being used in the year 2020 something is so satisfying. There's a lot more Monster Hunter on the channel. Feel free to check it out. And as always, thanks a ton, and I'll see you later.